In this video, I'm going to show you how to plan and prepare for your bracelet. So the first thing you need to do is you'll need a piece of yarn, and you are going to wrap the yarn around your wrist until you have something that is comfortable. Okay, not too tight, not too loose, so just comfortable. Once you kind of have that measurement, we're going to take a pair of scissors. We're going to cut that, and this is going to be how long you want your bracelet to be. Now, what I want you to notice is I want you to notice that this bracelet here is just about the right length. If I were to put this on me, this is one my daughter made that she created as a sample. That is like just pretty snug. Not a whole heck of a lot of movement. This one that I did over here, based off of this design, is much smaller. In fact, I can't even get it around my wrist. So what I want you to notice is that how you weave these is going to be pretty important. So when I look at this, if you look at this, can you see how this really just kind of falls? So this is cut kind of a very loose weave. It's not tight. The string has not been pulled tight. Whereas this is a little bit tighter. It's a little bit stiffer. So that means that the beads on this one are just a little bit closer than they are on this one. You can kind of see, because I can kind of pull apart some areas here. You actually probably don't want that. You want it to be kind of more like this. So you really need to make sure your measurement is correct. In order for this to fit me, I really should have made my bracelet a little bit longer. So, and I have to think about the clasp at the end. So I'm going to take about 1/2 inch on either side for the clasp. So had I done this, you can see that you would be adding, I would have to, if I did up here, I should have added more space. I should have added more space having it come down here. So anyway, use this as a measurement. So once you have that measurement, you're going to get a ruler. I'll just reach over here. I didn't have my ruler with me. Sorry about that. So this is approximately 7.5 inches. So I'm going to suggest that you would weave something, bring it in about 1/2 inch. Especially if it wraps all the way around, maybe bring it in 1/2 inch. And then you're going to be adding 1 inch at the end. And if you weave tight like this, it should be loose and it should be able to kind of fit and swing a little bit. So this is 7 inches, and I probably should have done 7 inches long here. So once you have that done, you are going to make your design when you know how long it needs to be. So you can just mark your paper how long you need your bracelet to be from end to end. And then you're going to create your design. And what I would suggest that you do is use colored pencils. You are going to have, you're going to need, it depends if you want to do something thin like this. If you want a bracelet thin like this, you're going to need 8 warp threads. Okay? And that means those are the threads that go up and down. And then that also means that you're going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to use 7 beads going across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 warp threads up and down. 7 beads are going to go inside. If you want a thicker bracelet, you're going to need to add more. This warp thread always stays in an even number, and the beads are going to be in an odd. So if you wanted this to be, let's say, a little bit wider, you could go 10 and add 1 bead, or you could go, you have to make that decision as to how wide or thin you want the bracelet to be. But I would definitely do the 8 and the 7. This would probably be the thinnest you would want to go. You're going to come up with 2 separate designs using colored pencils. And then you'll go to check with me before you go to the video, and it'll teach you how to start warping your loom. Okay, so I look forward to seeing your creative designs based off of the videos that you've seen.